Alright, and hello everyone, it is me, Jay Burns, and in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you all how to make this bracelet right here. This bracelet is my own original design, and it is called the Escape Ladder Bracelet. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a crazy little design, but it's also very simple, and I'll be showing you how to make it with just a hook. So, you will need a hook for this design. You'll also need clips, and I recommend using C clips because as you can see here, here's what it looks like with the C clips, and C clips in my opinion look the best with this design. But if you only have S clips, then you can use those as well. They'll just look a little bit different from what I have here. You'll need lots of clips in order to attach the two ends, or the two sides of the bracelet together here, as you can see. And then you'll also need 2 additional clips to close off the bracelet and make it a bracelet. Then you will obviously, of course, need rubber bands, and there are 3 groups. I'll explain what each one is. So the A group, the A bands, they are also going to be called the border bands, and they are all of these cap bands here on the design, on both sides as well. The B rubber bands are going to be here in the middle, and they're going to be the bands that are attached to the C clips, or the S clips, whatever clips you're using. And they are these gray rubber bands right here attached to this green clip. Then these C rubber bands, they are going to be called the connector bands, and what they do is they are out here attached to the border bands, and they are all the little slip knots in the design. So all the gray two-sided slip knots, which is right here. So in the description, I'll have the number of each type of band you'll need to complete the little pattern right here, or the one little piece right here. So to finish what this little thing is, and then I'll also in the description include the length of each section, so that you can figure out about how many sections you'll need and then figure out how many bands you'll need. So go ahead and get the supplies you're going to need for this design. Use the pause button if you need to, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so to begin, you'll take your hook, and we're going to start by using all of our A color bands first. We'll be making both of the sides of the ladder, so all the cap bands here, first. You'll also want to get all your connector bands as well. Alright, so you're going to take half of your A color bands, and we're going to be dealing with those, and we'll also be using half of our connector bands as well. So put half of them off to the side, and we'll have about half here for us to make the design. So first we're going to start by making a cap band with one of our A color bands on our hook. And to do this, we're going to take the band, twist it while it's on our hook, and then put the other end of the new band, or this new shape you create, onto your hook as well. And now you have a little cap band. So that's how you make a cap band. You're going to be making a lot of these, so remember how to make one. Now we're going to get a connector band, and we're going to put it on our hook like so. So right here. Then we're going to slide this cap band that's already on our hook onto the new band. And then we're going to put the other end of this new rubber band onto your hook as well. Now we have something like this. Now with the connector band, what we're going to do is we're going to make it into a slip knot. And to do this, we're going to take this side of the rubber band furthest away from the actual hook part of our hook and slide it off our hook and kind of over like this. But you don't want to pull it over this cap band, you just want to make sure that your band ends up looking like this here. And then you can give the slip knot a little tug here. Then you can take it off your hook and just put it down for a moment. We're going to need it again, so just have it right there. Then you're going to get another A color band, And now the pattern for the design kind of starts right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your A color band, turn it into a cap band on your hook. Then we're going to take this cap band that has the slip knot on it, this one that's sticking up, and as you can see when you look at your slip knot, one side kind of looks like it's just a little line here near the cap band, and then on the other side it looks like a little V here on the cap band. You want this side that looks like a V to be pointing towards the new cap band when you put the slip knot loop, which is up here, on your hook. So just like this here. Alright, now we're going to take this cap band, the new one, and we're going to cross it over the slip knot loop. There we go. So you got something like this right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this slip knot loop, grab it, and pull it off and over the hook, and also over this new cap band. So like that. And then you'll just use your fingers to kind of work the little loop here over the new cap band. Just push it down around it, and then into this little area here. And now we have made our first pretty much double-sided slip knot thingy right here. So make sure you don't push that loop over the second cap band, or else it'll come undone and you'll have to redo it. Anyway, once you've finished that, keep the cap band, so keep the new cap band on your hook, get another slip knot band or another connector band, put it on your hook like so, slide the cap band onto the new band, put the other end of the new band onto your hook as well, and then turn it into a slip knot by taking this band here furthest away from this side of your hook, so the actual hook part, slide it over that, and then push it down. This one you do not slide over the cap band. This one we're just going to give a little tug to tighten it, and there we go. Now we're going to take this band off, take another A color band, turn it into a cap band, and the pattern all starts over. So I'll go ahead and explain it one more time, and then you'll just complete the rest of this first little side of the bracelet, and then you'll go on and make the other side, which I'll go ahead and explain a little bit when we get to that. So anyway, you have your cap band here. This side of the slip knot where it looks like a V here on the cap band, that's the side you want pointing towards the new cap band. When you go to put the slip knot loop up here onto your hook. Now you'll take this new cap band, cross it over the slip knot loop on your hook, here we go. And then the slip knot loop, you're going to grab it, pull it off and over your hook, and also over the new cap band. And then once you've done that, you'll just kind of slide this little band around the new cap band and down into this little area here. Then you'll keep this band on. You'll get another connector band and make a slip knot on this new band. There's new cap band here, and then the whole pattern starts over. You make another cap band, and you just continue this little chain here until you make it long enough so that it fits around your wrist, or until you run out of rubber bands if you got the exact number you will need. So anyway, once you've made one side of your design, go ahead and use the pause button if you need more time, of course. And once you made one side of your design, you'll need to get the other half of your A and C bands, so your connector bands and your border bands, and we're going to make the other side of the design. So making the second side is the exact same as making the first side. We'll start by making a cap band here on our hook. We'll get a connector band, put it on our hook like so, slide the cap band onto the new band, and make this new band into a slip knot. Then you'll take this slip knot band off, you'll get another A color band and make it into a cap band. Then this side here of the slip knot, where it looks like a V here on the cap band, you're going to take that side, make sure it's pointing towards your new cap band on your hook. When you slide when you put the new little slip knot loop here onto your hook. Then you cross this cap band over your slip knot band here. Then you take the slip knot band, pull it off and over your hook, and also over the cap band, and then use your fingers to kind of guide the band down, push it down over this new cap band and into this little area here, making this a double-sided slip knot. And then you just keep this cap band on, you get another connector band, put it on your hook, slide the cap band on, make this little connector band into a new cap band, or into a slip knot. Did I say a cap band? Anyway, then you'll take that band off, you'll make another cap band with another A color band. There we go. And then this side of the slip knot where it looks like a V here on the cap band, that's the side you want pointing towards the new cap band when you put the slip knot loop on your hook. So, and again, you cross the band over, take your slip knot loop, pull it off and over the hook, and also the cap band, the new one, and then you can use your fingers to push the band down, guide it to this little area here. And then you would add another slip knot, and you would continue the little chain, making the other side of your ladder here. So go ahead, use the pause button if you need to do that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the middle of the design. So you should be out of all of your A and C bands, so your connector bands and border bands. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add all of our B color bands. We're also going to be needing all of those little clips. So all those extra little clips you'll be using for the middle. And we're adding these middle parts here. Alright, so you should have the same number of C color bands as you do A color bands. Or I'm sorry, B color bands as you do A color bands. And then you'll need half as many clips. So that's just a little thing in case if you weren't down in the description. But anyway, we're first going to work with one side of the design, and then we're going to attach everything to the other side. So put one of your little chains off to the side, and we're just going to use one right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here at the beginning. We're going to take our hook and put it going through the first cap band here. Then you're going to take a B color band, put it on your hook like so, and pull the cap band onto this new rubber band. Then put the other end of the new band onto your hook. There we go. Now we're going to get one of our clips and we're going to attach it to this rubber band here. So this B color band that's on our hook right now, that's what we're attaching our clip to. So it's a little difficult, so if you need to kind of pull this cap band down to stretch these B color bands, it makes it a little bit easier to get your clip on there. Then, once you've done that, you can take the band off your hook, and now we'll move on to the next cap band. So for me, I don't have to worry about this as much because I have a little bit of a shorter chain here, and so this side here, this band here will go sliding around. But if you have a longer chain, you're going to want to make sure that all of your bands, when you pull them through your cap band, they're all sticking up in the same direction. So I'll go ahead and explain that after I add the next band. So you go ahead and get your next B color band, and you also put your hook going through the next cap band. You put the B color band onto your hook like so, slide the cap band onto the new band, and then put the other end of this new band onto your hook. Then you get a clip. Take this cap band here, if you need to pull it down a little bit to get the clip onto the B color band. And once the clip is on, you can take your hook out. And there we go. So as you can see here, for me, this middle cap band and this middle B color band, it can't really slide around and move over to the other side of the chain like this first one can. But yours will all be a lot longer, so you'll have a lot more little chains or little cap bands. And when you add more B color bands, make sure that they all are sticking up in the same direction, because as you can see here, none of these bands are all twisted up. So in order to make that possible, you need to make sure that all of your B color bands are sticking in the same direction, like so. But if it's one of the bands here on the outside, so the first or last cap band, then they'll slide around, and that's okay because you can always just slide them back up. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add my last one here. Go ahead and continue adding your B color bands to your first little chain, and just use the pause button if you need to. But I'm just going to add my last one. And there we go. Alright, so now I have mine here, right here, finished. Now we're going to make the other side. So we're going to add our B color bands to the other side of our chain. So you should have used all of your clips and only half of your B color bands. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make the other side. Or add them to the other side. So it's pretty much the exact same, but we're going to be attaching the clips from this little chain here onto the B color bands on this side. So I'll go ahead and show you what to do. So you take your hook, you put it going through the first cap band in this chain. Either side doesn't really matter, but then you're going to take your B color band, pull it through that cap band, put the other end of the new B color band on your hook, and we're going to get the other chain, and we're going to take the clip from the first cap band in this chain and attach it to this B color band here on our hook. Then once the cap band, or once the clip is here or on the band, you'll take your hook out, and now we have our first little rung here in the ladder. Now we're going to move on to the next cap band here in this chain. We're going to slide our hook going through here. We're going to put our hook, or we're going to put this cap band here on our hook, get another B color band, put it on our hook like so, slide the cap band onto the new band, then we'll take the next clip. So the first time we went through the first cap band, so we attached it to the first cap band in the other chain. Right now I'm in the second cap band of this new chain, so I need to find the second cap band and second B color band and clip here on this other chain. So that right here is, well, it's right here for me. And so you use that clip and you attach it to these B color bands here. Once your clip is on, you can take your hook out, and you would just continue that going all the way up the second chain here for your ladder. So I only have one more to do, so I'm going to go ahead and add it. And as you go on, you'll realize why it was important to make sure that all the bands are sticking up in the same direction, because if they're not, you're going to have to twist the chain, or you're just going to have to re-put in the B color band, which re-adding the B color band is not very difficult, and you don't have to take your bracelet apart to do it, just that little section, so I would recommend doing that. Also looks better, so yeah, just go ahead and continue adding your other side, and just use the pause button so that you can finish. And yeah, so as you can see here, I have my really little escape ladder bracelet here, and when you're finished, you'll have something a little bit more like this right here. So I got a little bit of a longer version, so I can show you how you can attach the clips to finish your bracelet. So this here is not long enough for my fit around my wrist still. Still a little bit short, but it's long enough so I can show you how to close your design off. So we're going to start here on one end of the bracelet. We're going to take one of our closing clips here, attach it to that first cap band, and then we'll take the second one and attach it to the other side. So still the first cap band, but on the other side of the ladder. So yeah, something like this here. Then we're going to take these clips and attach them to the other end of the ladder, so over here, with the last cap bands. So this clip here, that's here on the left, we'll attach it to this side here on the left as well. And then this clip here on the right, we'll attach it to this cap band that's here on the right as well. And now you have your escape ladder bracelet. So now you can go ahead and put it on, and well, yeah, that's actually pretty much all for the video. So let's go ahead and move to the outro. So I would like to thank you for watching my tutorial. Hopefully it showed you how to make the escape ladder bracelet successfully. Hopefully now you have one. Looks pretty cool. Maybe you'll make another one, because these are pretty fun to make with different color combos, especially if you have these colored C-clips, which I'll have a link in the description to a web store where you can buy some of these from Rainbow Loom. And yeah, if you're interested. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Other than thanks for watching, and bye!